We're back here at the Duncan Falls trailhead, and there's 3 different trails that take off here, and we're going to try to take the one we should have taken last time, which is on the other side of the creek here if we can find it, and then wander our way up. Hopefully we can make the whole hike this time. Another nice day up here, nice and chilly, and get moving here so I start feeling a little bit warmer and have a good hike out of this. The map shows that there's a small private piece in here, and basically we're on the west side of that, so we're not on that private piece, we're on the public land on the side of that, and we're going to go on up this trail. We have some bridges here, makes it kind of handy. We just crossed this side creek and there's a little fall right there. Didn't get a view of it or anything, but last week there were some really nice ones on the main creek, and we'll be over on that one here before too long. Well, this section swings away from Duncan Creek for a bit. And been some good climbing. Not hard, I just been pushing it, trying to warm up. It's a little chilly out. So this part's pretty cool in here. You got the big trees and you got the sunlight blocked out, so it's pretty open. Like I said, the trail's pretty good, really. There are some spots right back at the beginning where it gets a lot of leaves. That was a little slick, but nothing major. And we're coming up on one of the falls here. And this is where we turned around last time, except we were on the other side. We actually went up above that last time too, but then we came back down here and turned around. This whole section here is just like one big set of falls. There's one right below me there, I can't quite see. And then you can see that one right there. And there's a whole chain of them going down. There's a big hole in the rock right down there, and then of course the falls comes all the way down there. Like I said earlier, there are waterfalls everywhere. There's a bit of a log jam right there. Now back there through the trees, there's a pretty nice, looks like a little bit of a vertical. Comes down through this. It's really pretty. We were just talking that, you know, if we were young guys up here, this would be a great place to bring a date. Just beautiful. Now, people have been getting a little bit closer. I'm not so sure I want to do that. And this is a gorgeous little set here. Okay, we think this is lower quad. And that's a lot more vertical than it looks on the screen here. Try to zoom in a little bit, doesn't really help. Perspective of the screen, it goes more vertical than it looks. There's some kind of a falls below us, and then we get into what looks like a pretty good set of falls, and there's a lot of drop right in there. Let's see if we get a better view. This is beautiful. I don't know if we're going to get anything much better than this of this falls. Back there you can kind of see it like a big long line, and it's really cool, but you got to look through all the trees. And right here, but there's a whole line of these stepping down through here. This is above Upper Quad Falls, and we're heading up toward Apron Falls. And this is a trail, and it's pretty rooty in sections, and there's some areas where it's kind of soft. I'd recommend some pretty sturdy hiking shoes. I've got a pair of these. I think they're Ultra Ventures, Topos, might be Terra Ventures, and they're pretty good up here. They got some pretty good tread on them. Now my guess is this is Apron Falls. It's a real pretty one too. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that. I've seen a little bit better, but not very much. An old burnt snag, or what's left of one. You can see the char on it still. I tried to talk Mike into taking a slide down through there. Well, I did some video. He said he just didn't want to become viral that fast. Apron Falls, this is amazing. Here's another burned old snag. This part of the trail here has gotten a little more interesting. When we went out to the base of the falls, which we think are probably railcar falls, it was a little interesting. Here, you know, it's just not quite the trail we were on earlier. You know, you got a clear cut above us, you got a lot more light, so you got a lot more leaves and stuff down. Okay, pretty sure this is the top of a rail car. I think the guide that we saw, Fred, said this is built on an old, remnants of an old rail car. So maybe so. There you go. Well, we did tie into this road, and when Mike comes out, we'll figure out where we're going to eat lunch, and then we're going to head home. Or head down to the car, rig. We're working our way down and just going by Apron Falls, and Now the trail's pretty good down in this section. Up above it was a little interesting, you know. But this here's pretty nice trail for the most part.